This is a tutorial on how to create color palettes from image files in R. Sometimes you might want to get a little bit more creative in colors, or in certain cases, you're analyzing data under a specific topic and you want the visualizations to be constantly reminding people of that topic. For example, if you're analyzing the demographics of a company's employees, you might want to use that company's logo to generate a color palette so that when people see the graphs you plot, they will relate the plots to that company. So the goal here is to customize a color palette from an image file. We're going to use a website called imagecolorpicker.com. It gives you several options to upload the image. Here, I'm just going to upload it from my computer. So it gives you 9 colors picked by the website. And if you want a specific color, say the yellowish color here, you can just click on the pixel and then it will give you the code. All right, so let's copy paste color codes into RStudio. We're gonna create a vector of color codes and then use this one, scale color manual, to create a color palette with this vector. Here I specify aesthetics as color and fill to make sure it works both on color and fill. Let's see. So we have a scatter plot and a box plot using the classic iris dataset. And if we change this one to color, it will also work. All right. So what if you want a sequential or divergent color palette? Of course, you can do that with this method, but it's definitely harder to pick by hand. So we have another method that will automatically generate the palette for you. Now we're going to use a package called ImagePal-R. Install it right here, ImagePalette-R. I already did. So it basically uses k-means clustering for finding key colors in an image and then assembles the palette for you. The main function we're going to use is this, ImagePal. We need the image and then n as the number of colors we want in the palette, and then type. We have diverging, we have sequential, and we have qualitative. So setting plot to true is going to give you the visualization of the palette. Okay, so we have this diverging color palette, and we're going to use it on a stacked bar chart, which is pretty good. So let's move on to sequential. Here we can see it's not a good color palette, so we want to tune the parameters. Here I have k, the number of clusters, set to 2, brightness set to a range of 0.25 to 1, and then saturation from 0 to 0.3. And it gives a result of this. We can also tune BW, which is black and white, and then this is actually a sort by. So if you specify this as HSV, it's going to be sorted by hue first, and then saturation, and then value, which is brightness. So let's try it on a hexagon heat map, which is pretty solid right now. Okay, so nature of the image has a big impact on what palette we have, so we need to experiment a little with these parameters to get the best result. For more details on tuning parameters, you can check this GitHub page of the package, which gives several tips of when to adjust what parameters and what ways. All right, so one last question is that how do we transform this discrete color scale of 10 colors into a continuous color scale? We use scale, fill, gradient, n. So yeah, we have n is 10 right here, 10 colors. If we only have 2 colors, we can use gradient, and 3 colors we can use gradient too. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.